Hello and welcome. Today I am going to talk about trust. And so there's something about your visual system that you can learn to trust. And not many people do it, not many people talk about it. So, and this is something that is very well supported in research is your eye's ability to so-called reconcile the blur. Couple of little news and notes. Rich Nair and I are going to be doing a Clubhouse talk tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And our guest is going to be Lisa Stone, and she's going to be talking mostly about the new competitive structure of the USTA. And so if you're not on Clubhouse, see if you can get an invite to Clubhouse. I might have one or two left, but find a friend who's on there and get on because we're going to have a nice discussion right around 9 o'clock. So Rich and I are going to be on Clubhouse every Monday. We call it Tennis Boom Radio. Anyway, I need to get out the door here in a moment, but one thing that is I've been practicing for quite some time and has helped me tremendously, especially on my volleys, is not trying to have pinpoint vision of the ball, not trying to keep my eye on the ball, not trying to watch the ball. Instead, try this, and I think you're going to find that you like it. Is that especially in close quarters where there's quick volley action going on, simply see the ball come out of your opponent's racket and then trust your brain to track that blurring object because you are not going to focus on it. It will not happen. So give that a shot. It's really amazing what happens when people learn to trust their brain's ability to track the blur. And it's not what we teach. We're teaching people oftentimes to use pinpoint vision and, quote, keep your eye on the ball, which leads to saccadic motion of the eye. And then you lose the ball and then you feel like there's something wrong with you. So trust that thing. And so, the way it works out on ground strokes generally is that what you're going to do is from the moment that you start to move to the ball, then now you're moving, the ball's moving. It's been scientifically proven that when you're in motion, your eyes start to fog up, everything gets a little blurry. So don't worry. Don't worry. You still see the ball and you're tracking it at that time. So I'm getting a comment from Chuck that I will look at in a second. But from the time you start moving to the ball, things get a little blurry, and you just trust your brain. It's what you're going to do is you're going to track that blurring yellow object so that you can go get in an ideal position to intercept its course. So you're basically what you're doing is you're identifying, you're recognizing the arc of the ball, and then that's going to give you a lot more information about where you need to go. All right. So Chuck says, so what this is about that some think they can see the ball without blur. Well, yeah, I think it's actually, I do think that somehow people are believing that they should be able to see the ball more clearly than they are. They've been told to focus on the ball, right? Focus your mind, right? And then, well, what do you do with the blurring ball then? So it's just incongruent that the instructions that people give don't line up with the reality. Your comment seems to suggest common sense. The ball is a blur. So I'm saying, yes, the ball is a blur. So now trust your brain's ability to reconcile that in your brain and go get behind that ball so that you can hit your best shot. So I hope I answered that properly. Thank you for your comment, Chuck. And now the launch, the pre-order launch has happened. It's starting, and the ebook is going to be delivered May 7th. So I will, in the description later, I'm going to come back and put a link to that. You can get the entire ebook for 99 cents. And from there, then I'm also going to be offering the course. All right, thank you, Chuck. I appreciate that. And I'm going to be offering a course for visual training for tennis and a certification that comes with that. And it's not going to break the bank. So easy, easy, low barrier to entry. I don't want to make it, the cost prohibitive for you. But I want to give you a lot of value, because when you are a visual tennis certified coach, then it brings up, what does that mean? And then it gives you a way to market it and use that as a way to promote your product and deliver a better product in lessons. Anyway, so that's a quick one for today. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow with some more content. But go out there, especially on volley, see that ball come out of the strings, reconcile the blur. What I see with my students is that they tend to get a lot more balls dead center in their strings on their volleys, which is really an important thing to be able to hit a clean volley. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.